I'm here from Cars of the Reviews, and today I got a family hauler. I got a 3-row SUV, Nissan Pathfinder, which in the past 10 years, in the past decade, SUVs are being pretty popular. And from the exterior, like I think this is like a bigger Nissan Rogue, because it still has that little design, and the grille is not like too big like some of those Toyotas or Lexus, which I prefer this better. And this is a lower trim level, so it doesn't have a fog light, but in a higher trim level you get LED headlight and you also get fog light. Over here you see the 18-inch tire, which gives this car a bit like a kind of like a rough ride quality. But again, these tires are high profile tire and is equipped with all-season tire, which is not bad. From the side, as you guys come in, you see this car has like a line that is going uphill. So that is what I pretty like, and it's kind of like I kind of like this little like wavy thing over here. And as you come in the back, there is again, you see the car. This car is 4-wheel drive, and it's an actual 4-wheel drive. It's not like some of those all-wheel drive, which we will test that further on. And looking at the, so when the trunk is like that, it has like, when the third row seat is off, it has 18.4 cubic feet of space. Once you fold this thing, okay, you have to do that. And
shame on you, Amirson.
so this is not simple as like a Kia Sorento that we tested. So you have to pull this thing out, and you have this little lever here. Once we put the third row seat down, we get 54 cubic feet of space, which is quite big, but it's not that much roomy. Some other competitors like Highlander, they equip you with more third row seating room. And let's go check for the price of this vehicle.
Guys, this is Kian, the finance manager from Cars of the Sales. Today we have 2019 Nissan Pathfinder with 68,000 kilometers and $36,000. I know it's too much. I'm agree with all of you, trust me. So for this car, you guys can easily finance it for 7-8% interest rate if you have a decent credit score. And for people that they don't have a good credit score but they still want to do the financing, it can be beneficial in some cases, because usually in the financing process, when the bank is going to see that you are paying for a car finance for 6-7 months, they can give you some better rate in the future. So you may not have a good approval with the first vehicle that you are going to finance, but in the second and third one, you can finance any car that you want. You can finance Tesla, you can finance Corvette without down payment. And the lender is going to trust you because they know that you are capable of paying that money. And yeah, for this one, the financing option can be good in some cases, and I don't recommend buying something like this for cash because it doesn't have any value at all. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next step.
Guys, now we are here with the powertrain, and we're gonna see the.
Shame on you, Amir Hussein.
Yes. No, these things I don't like this. Like I like more traditional way that they has it. So this engine is 3.5 liter. It produces 284 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty powerful. And this car is 4-wheel drive. It's an actual 4-wheel drive that locks the power and is also act like a torque vectoring. But shamefully, we have CVT. And I don't know why Nissan go with CVT.
Seriously?
V6 car, 3.5 liter, 4-wheel drive, CVT just ruined it. It's like when you have like a burger. And
to be honest with you, Emerson, if that's CVT, I'm not gonna keep recording this video
it's like
anymore.
having a burger and a yam fries, but rather than Coke, you're drinking milk. This is.
I don't like this review anymore.
So, so now we're gonna go find to the driving dynamic, and we're gonna see how this car is gonna perform. So guys, now I'm inside the Nissan Pathfinder, and the seats are not powered, which is a bit disappointing for a $35,000 car. And my seat is all the way down, and I have like a good like headroom and legroom. Material inside, it's hard touch plastic as usual. so it's quite cheap. I don't really like it.
Let me show them that.
Yeah, so like you see it over here, quite cheap. Same as this shifter as well. And yeah, like I don't like I'm not a fan of the plastic. So let's go sit at the second row. Obviously the third row doesn't have that much room, but so in the second row I get a USB charger, and I also get like heater and AC, which is pretty cool. My headroom is nice. My legroom is really good. The legroom is more roomier than the headroom.
If you compare it with Kia Sorento, which one do you think?
Kia Sorento had a bit more headroom,
Yeah.
which I prefer much more than having a more legroom, cause headroom I feel like is most important. So, and the third row sitting, I'm not gonna sit at the back because it's pretty small. But
Yeah, just let's just don't do that anymore.
yeah,
Because
so,
it's not good for your size.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go to the next part. So now we are with the inside the vehicle, and we're gonna go for the driving dynamic, and we're gonna see how does the 3.5 liter sounds like. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
V6.
I love the engine of this car.
In Dodge Caravan, in Volkswagen Routan, you also get the backup camera, and it also works as your steering wheel. So when you steer your vehicle, you know which side your vehicle gonna go, which is pretty cool thing. We see that red line over there.
Yeah.
And the resolution is not bad, although all the car in this segment, none of them has a good resolution. So okay, this car is 4-wheel drive. Right now I'm in 2-wheel drive mode because this car is not an all-wheel drive, so it doesn't do it automatically. So I have to do it by myself manually, and I put it in 2-wheel drive mode. And in the 2-wheel drive mode, you're on your front wheel, so you're on the front wheel mode. And when you can put it in auto, so it does it for you automatically. But I would like to have it 2-wheel drives because I want to save gas. So you want to save gas money because gas prices these days are pretty expensive. Setting off in this Nissan Pathfinder, the car has like the throttle response is pretty good. It's pretty quick. It's quite sharp. And that CVT is noticeable on when you're going uphill. See?
Yeah.
It's like holding the gear, and it's quite a bit annoying. And it's in the higher revs, and you have to rev this engine up into 6,000 RPM to get the sweet power. So right now we are in 2-wheel drive mode. I'm gonna turn the traction control off, and we're gonna see how it does. Okay, so I did not get any wheel spin, which earlier today I got. But usually you will get a wheel spin. The handling of this vehicle, it's normal. It's like a normal 3-row SUV.
If you compare it with Sorento, which one do you think?
Sorento and Nissan Pathfinder, they both have a firm ride quality. They're not a smooth car.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kia Sorento was much more smoother than this vehicle, because this vehicle is really, and once you put your foot down in the front wheel mode, you get wheel spin.
Yeah.
But right now I'm gonna go test out the all-wheel drive system, because I think basically we covered everything. Like, and the ride quality is a bit firm, but the engine is pulling. It's just the transmission that's is the huge bugger. So right now we're gonna go and test out the 4-wheel drive system.
Okay, Emerson, so let's go for the conclusion for Pathfinder. What do you think about Pathfinder? Today?
For Pathfinder, I kind of like the ride quality. Again, the CVT was like a huge cons for me because it didn't really make sense why a big SUV need to have CVT.
Yeah,
Like I told you, it's like a weird combination. But overall, compared to Kia Sorento, I like it better because it had a smoother ride quality and the four-wheel drive system. It was a four-wheel drive.
Do you
So
think Pathfinder is smoother than Sorento?
yeah,
Oh.
in terms of engine, transmission, and also suspension as well.
The engine is 3.5 liter. That's why I think you like it more. It has more
Yeah.
power.
I mean, the Ford Sorento was also like a big engine. It was like 3 point. Actually, no, it was a smaller engine. It was 3.3. But again, I didn't really feel if it was a V6. Like,
based on my experience, I think I'm like you. I like Pathfinder more. If I had, I think that it was $35,000.
yeah, it was $35,000, 60 something.
995. Yeah. If I had $35,000. Pathfinder was my car. I like Pathfinder more than Sorento.
Yeah.
But for others, if I want to be honest with everyone, I think Sorento is a better deal because you have automatic transmission. On top of it, you have enough power and you have much more options.
So how about like how much does it cost for Sorento all-wheel drive? How much do you add?
It was $32,000.
So like if you want like a all-wheel drive system, how much do you have to pay to get the all-wheel drive?
Difference between the regular one with all-wheel drive? Okay. It really depends on the model. I think usually $3,000 to $5,000 difference.
So and also that's the same thing as Pathfinder as well.
Pathfinder, yeah.
3 to 4 grand, like 3.
Yeah. It really depends.
So I mean, as a car guy and as the review, I would say, guys, if you want to like pay for an all-wheel drive or like four-wheel drive car, get the Pathfinder because the Pathfinder has like an actual four-wheel drive, and you can also put it in two-wheel drive, so only your front wheel are working, or you can put it in automatic mode. In the Sorento, you cannot do that because that's the all-wheel drive, and I'm gonna make a video to tell you guys the difference between all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive because most people don't know, and lots of like some dealers really like kind of like. They kind of like lots of them are really like what is it like they're giving like a big what's the term I'm looking for, like a hype. They're giving a big hype around all-wheel drive, but like this car is all-wheel drive, but Kia Sorento all-wheel drive was like a joke to me. I really like the Pathfinder, and usually Nissans are really good with off-roading. And if you guys want to pay for all-wheel drive, just if you want all-wheel drive SUV, get the Pathfinder.
Nissan is good if you want to sell it after 150,000 kilometers. If you want to have one car for 4 or 5 years, the transmission is going to die no matter what. So, I think both of them are not perfect, Sorento and Pathfinder, but overall, I have a better feeling to Pathfinder. At the same time, I believe that Sorento is a better deal.
So if I want to score it right now, Pathfinder. If I want to have a front-wheel drive SUV, I'll go with Sorento. But if I want to have four-wheel drive car, all-wheel drive car, I'll go with Pathfinder no matter what. Because Kia Sorento, really, the all-wheel drive system was just like joke. Like it was awful. So I choose Pathfinder over Sorento if I want to have a four-wheel drive car, and I will give Pathfinder 7 out of 10 for 3-row SUVs because I feel like lots of these 3-row SUVs in the segment will fall to 8 or 7 out of 10 in my category. As a driving dynamic, I give Sorento I think 7.5 out of 10. So I give Pathfinder 7 out of 10.
Okay. So for me, Pathfinder is 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 point more than Sorento.
I think that's fair because like you're also saying as a price as well.
I think I told 7 for Sorento.
7 for Sorento.
Yeah, 7.5, something like that.
They're not 8.
Because it's not reliable. I believe it's not reliable. The reliability rate is 3 out of 5. The Sorento is 4.25, I think.
5.
So that's a huge
That's
difference. So Nissan is not reliable.
So guys, I think
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe our channel. We really need a positive energy from all of you to keep improving ourselves. We know all the bad things that our channel has, the quality of the camera, So we want to upgrade all these things and create better video. If you guys subscribe us and put comment, like our video, is going to help us so much. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.
See you guys, and also as I mentioned, we're gonna make much more helpful videos, explaining about the engineering of the cars. So see you guys in the next video.